stream is up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. Alright, I'll be right back. Then we'll get started.
Good news is, boys, we are looking at a hell of a payday when we get out of here.
Yeah, we get out.
That's very true. But we are looking at some good shit to give to local arms dealer.
I'm back. Welcome back.
Hello, babe. We are live.
Excuse me. So what's the numbers? What's our survivability?
Well, the risks we take are calculated, but boy, am I bad at math.
47.33 repeating, of course. Percentage.
I don't think that price is right. Studded leather
Where you get
armor
closest without
+1?
going over, though?
That's fair. Hey, I'm not going to complain if it is, but I don't remember it being 1,500 gold.
For what?
Studded leather armor +1.
Are you talking about, like base D&D prices? Because Adam's prices are different.
No, I know, but I could have sworn we asked about it before. I don't think it was that much. I'll ask it out when it gets back. But,
I don't know, it's been like 21 days
okay,
since the last time we
we're looking
played.
at north of 6,000 gold just on what I've got in the bag of holding. Looking at over 1,000 gold coming to each of us, just from what I can sell.
I have nothing. Oh wait, never mind. I have to click on the picture. Oh yeah, guys, we still have the koala skin.
Yeah.
I forgot we had that.
I've still got the giant woolly penguin plushie.
So how do
Yeah. We haven't really had a good chance to send them off yet.
well, we just bought them before we got here.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, gotta get that one made into a pick for twice or something. TX2.
To be honest with you guys, I might drop the chain shirts.
How much do they weigh?
20 apiece.
I have a bag of holding.
I have a bag of holding too.
My bag of holding is reaching its limit.
But if this is right, they're only 50 gold apiece. That's 300 gold. Well, it can't be that much because selling butter and such. So
I am carrying over 200 pounds of rations and water. That's a good chunk of my bag.
I am back.
welcome back.
Howdy, God.
I got a question, Adam.
What's that?
Well, first of all, how much was the studded leather plus one?
Hold on. What'd you say?
The studded leather plus one. Sam wanted to know, and I thought I'd just go ahead and ask
Yeah,
question.
I appreciate that. I just want to know if because I was just doing some quick math to see what the payday is going to be like.
Stud
If we
leather
make it
plus one isn't worth. Are you talking about selling or buying?
Selling.
I have a pricing somewhere.
Well, because the pricing I'm looking at when it's in the bag of holding, I don't think that's correct.
What does it say in the bag of holding?
1,545 gold for one.
That might be the buying price. We have 3.
Oh, does it add it up already?
I guess not. 15 for that's such a weird amount. I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it's right.
Well, I
Unless-
mean, is it right? Because I have chain shirts and it's saying they're 50 gold.
Yeah, the price doesn't change if I add one or take one away. So that's per item.
Hold on, let me check something.
This can absolutely wait. I was just asking.
Okay, that's not what it says in the compendium, so I probably put that. Oh, it's because it's 45 gold base, 1,500 for the plus one.
Oh.
That still might be wrong.
I was lowballing it for how much we're gonna get, but I was
Yeah,
still-
I'm gonna assume that's wrong because I couldn't have thought that. That's
Okay,
way too
that's
much for plus one.
Hey, we've still got a really nice sack of gold waiting for us if we make it through this, boys.
Yeah, but like the Hellfire Rebellion's 600.
Yeah.
Like plus one studded leather being 1545. That's not worth.
I could understand if it was like plate mail or something like that, but
I probably just threw something on there.
okay. That's fine. Like I said,
If-
not an issue.
Without looking at my notes, I would assume it's probably like 500.
That's what I thought. Because I swear we've asked about it before. We were shenaniganing.
Wait, is everyone here?
Yep.
Jabo?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. Val? Val is not here yet.
Oh my god, I haven't said howdy to Ish. I apologize, Ish. Howdy.
Oh no, I'm here.
I'm sorry.
Howdy, howdy.
Love you, buddy.
Val is here.
Love you too. What's going on?
Not much, man.
Same here.
Working over the family getting sick.
Just working. Yeah, sitting around working and getting ready for a wedding,
Hell yeah.
or rather lack of each because I'm stressed. But that's just how it goes.
Understandable.
So
Yes, I do believe we are all here, God.
Right. Just changed your war pick to versatile, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, so we are sit up so we're not like super slouched. Alright. Going live. Or we are live, but putting away the screen. Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 75 of Blood of the Father. We had to postpone this one a little bit due to some circumstances all around, but it's no big deal. Somebody got sick, some kid got sick, it's just how it is. But, do anyone remember what happened last time?
Well, I think this should be a guy's guy recap.
He is the star of the show right now.
I'm the star of the show?
Yeah, you're the mouthpiece right now, my man.
Oh, yeah. So basically, I don't remember exactly what happened at the beginning last time, but we've been basically storming through the city, trying to infiltrate, acting like we know where we've been, and just basically confidencing our way in to the main city. And we're on the outskirts right now.
No, y'all are in.
So things are not as difficult, but we still have to go through this wall, right?
Oh yeah, you're in the lower city. You
Another
need,
checkpoint.
you need to get to the upper city, but y'all are in the lower city currently.
Yeah, so we're currently in the lower city, and we're trying to get up to the upper city, and we're just trying to finesse our way in. And I don't remember if anything of import happened right before the end, or if we're just working our way there.
Oh, you're in an inn currently.
Mm-hmm.
And we are having to go see Edric Vane's son.
No, that was the lie that was sold.
Oh, okay.
Y'all needed someone, like, twice threw that out as just like, we're going to see this person's son.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a real guy. Let me amend my notes.
Oh, he was a real guy.
No, I think he's a real guy, but that's not really our mission. It's our fake mission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought Twice had ulterior motives. That's why I put it down.
I mean, I can't speak for Twice.
What?
Said I can't speak for Twice, whether he had ulterior motives, but it was just a name he threw out. It is a real person, though. With that said, go over some parts from the recap. That was good enough for inspiration. You can have one inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry,
I
it's
don't
been a
even think
while.
I did that much.
It's been a while. Essentially, team had to get their way from the hideout with the resistance members. Showed them a map, has all the cities marked. They got a device to let them turn invisible temporarily for a short period of time. However, it was loud, so they would have to make sure they were high enough above everything while they were on the flying carpet to activate it. And decided to save that for at their approach to the city. While navigating through the forest, they did run into some guards. Had to fight their way. They couldn't stealth by them. So a fight broke out. But thanks to, I don't know what the plant frenzy, I think the name of the spell was.
The plant frenzy?
Yeah.
Nature's frenzy.
Yeah, I think it's Nature's Frenzy.
Yeah, Nature's Frenzy. It definitely made short work of the guards and gave them a nice little means to get rid of the bodies.
Wrath of Nature.
Wrath of Nature, that was it. But yeah, after doing so and doing some more skill checks, they managed to make their way into the city. They did get some looks as they landed, came visible, got rid of the device, and like came out from behind buildings, and people were like, what was that noise? Most people didn't notice, but I don't remember who rolled super low on it, but I think it was Twice. Was it Twice in Manic?
Yeah, I think I rolled well.
No, I think everyone on the main party rolled well, but I think
There was a deception
Val
check.
did not roll well,
No,
if I remember correctly.
Performance or deception?
I think it was deception. I rolled a 7. I think I rolled a 7 and Shin
Yeah,
rolled a
and Shin rolled a 7. Yeah, and they were just like, I don't know, what noise? I don't know what you're talking about. But they didn't really raise any suspicion. They didn't raise any suspicion, though. And they approached the gates and managed to have Ish as their front man, since he is Ish. Gaijin as their front man, since he is a human, who managed to kind of bully their way inside.
He's going by a courier.
He's going as a courier, saying they were a courier, and everyone else are his bodyguards. And he just flexed his privilege, being a human in Noskana. Even has new clothes. I think he's wearing Twice his clothes right now.
He is.
Which means Twice. Who did you have to borrow clothes from someone?
I'm wearing Gaijin's clothes, I'm pretty sure.
I
Well,
think he is.
as a dwarf, those clothes are both too tight and too loose.
I can shift my, I can make my body make them fit.
He's a bulbous dwarf.
So you would be a very weird looking dwarf if you did that.
Would I be more like a halfling at that point?
I mean, a human. Since a guy is a human, and his clothes are made to fit a human. But thankfully, guys' clothes are pretty loose, being from the tribe land, so you can kind of make it work. You get some weird looks, but you're a dwarf in Noskana, that's not unusual. Though, really, Shin, Manic, and Val are getting the most looks. And then Guy's like, wait, he's in charge of them? But it is currently 10 p.m. There are 32 hours left until the execution. Only thing y'all really know is there is a gate over here that y'all can physically see that looks like it would go to the upper city. Beyond that, y'all don't really have much information on... Well, actually, twice you would know about the cathedral. Most likely, yeah, you would definitely know because it's an execution site. But it also has a connection to the upper city, and you would know there is another gate on the far side of the city. But as far as how you're going to get
through... I do know that this is the one that's easiest to get into.
It's the closest.
For our purposes.
For y'all's purposes, not one... For as far as y'all know, there's not one gate that would be easier to get in than the other. Y'all have no information.
No tunnel here, damn it.
So, here's what I'm going to propose. We're going to start off with some skill challenges tonight.
Ooh.
Y'all have to gather information. This is essentially using your skills for recon. Since y'all are in the lower city, the only one that really has to worry about anything is Twice. And that's only if, like, some mid to high ranking guards see him. And that's like, look at his face, you know. It'd be kind of hard. There's kind of a lot of people... Guards don't tend to go into the slums all that much unless there's like an outright reason, except for like specific buildings, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I want everyone to roll. Everyone roll a D100. That's how we'll decide. Lowest to highest.
Slash R or R slash?
Slash R.
Slash R.
Yeah.
Wow, guy with the 100.
Wow. Shit, guy.
Ron.
71. So it looks like the order is Shin, Manic, Val, Twice, Guy. Guy gets to go last, but looks like we're starting off with Shin. Alright, so what skill would you like to use and how would you like to apply it to doing recon in this city?
Okay, so just so I know, Ralshi are like allowed still around here.
In the lower city, yes, you will still get some looks from some, but you're allowed to exist.
Understandable. Okay. Can I ask something that we can retcon and say I asked like before we left?
Sure.
What is like the preconceived notion for Ralshi around here? Do they just all think we're big dumb brutes or something? Or
the stereotype, unclean, comes up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of dumb, yeah. Brutish. Beneath,
I thought so.
beneath them.
Clarify.
That's sort of how the whole lower caste is seen in general, is the unclean and
That's fair.
the tainted.
Okay.
Like, okay, to put it into religious context, the whole lowest class, the tainted, are beyond salvation.
Figured. That fits.
So anyone that's super religious might give you some weird looks, but you're expected in the context of Noskana to like give yourself to the church. Like you're their bitch, yeah. And you're supposed to like it.
Okay.
At least you treat it well, better than I am.
No, you're on the same level as him.
I'll pick it worse because, you know, full lizard.
I mean, he's lizardish. But no, you're on the same tier. It's like, yeah, y'all are on the same tier.
double takes notes.
Twice as well, but currently he's a dwarf, so he's currently mid tier. And then you have Guy, who's at number 2. The highest is Kalishtar. Under them is Human and Genasi.
What are Kalishtar?
Humans with 2 souls, essentially. Oh yeah, music.
Okay. Since it is kind of Shin's background in it already, I'm just kind of wandering around looking down alleys, seeing if there's any, 1 or 2 thugs. And I'm going to try to shake them down. I'd like to use intimidation if possible. Try to get a little more information.
Yeah, if it's something small like finding a couple thugs, that's not going to require a check to do. Unless there's something specific you're looking for, but you're just trying to shake down some people, you can find it relatively easy. This is all going to...
Just the lowest class, like...
We're going to say y'all are splitting up, right?
I thought that was the idea. I know
Right,
I'm going
that's perfectly fine.
I would,
don't wanna
before
do
we
that.
split up, I would like to ask people for some money.
Yeah, how much you need?
I don't know how much you're willing to give.
Oh, hang on a second. Let me find my inventory again.
Oh yeah, put all your money in your bag.
Yes. Literally, how much do you need? You want, like... Are you looking for something specific, or...
Well, first off, Adam, can I use my savant background skill?
Your shady stuff background skill. What are you trying to do? Find a
Look
connection?
for another broker. Yeah, find a connection and broker. Information.
I'm going to say that's going to require a roll. In most situations it won't, but given that this is Noskana specifically...
Does Twice know the...
There's probably not going to be another information broker on the level that you're used to here. But give me just a flat d20.
Let's go.
18. All right. So is this how you're using your time?
Yes.
All right. So we'll
I'm
get.
sorry to bump ahead.
All right. Well,
No, that's fine.
fine.
Take 500 gold.
Mark.
If I can't find anything else, I'll give it back to you.
That's completely fine.
All right.
Oh. Hey, God.
What's up?
Could you unpause the game, please?
Oh, sorry.
So I can change my monies.
Yeah.
And then spin myself.
All right. All right. Went ahead and moved Manic, and I'm moving Shin. All right. Well, we're going back to Shin. We'll come to you in a minute when it's your turn, Manic.
Fair enough.
All right, but Shen, you are able to get down to an alley. It's actually a bit of we'll say a fight club. It's kind of a bunch of people grouped around while 3 guys are kind of beating the hell out of one guy. But
Oh, I think I accidentally moved myself.
yeah. So there's currently about 10 people around. Like I said, 3 are beating up one other guy. I mean, he keeps trying to take swings, gets back on his feet. Like it's a Goliath fellow that is 3v1ing, so it's not as one-sided as it seems. It's a dwarf and 2 humans versus a Goliath. And about 6 other people standing around kind of cheering. What's your passive perception?
Hang on. Let me find it. Passive. Where does that sit at again?
On your skills is at the net to the right of your perception. It'll say +4 and then another number.
Oh, it's 14.
Yeah, those on the far right are your passive for those skills.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, 14. With the 14, you are able to see there's some money exchanging hands. There's some bets going on. Is there anyone particularly you want to shake down, or are you just going to just grab a random person?
Let's see. I would like to find the guy that's watching the closest because he's probably bet the most money on it.
That would be the guy that's taking the money.
Oh.
And is
never
a no.
mind.
It is a gnomish woman.
Okay, well, Shin would not shake down a gnomish woman if he had to. So let's just see if there's like some guy who kind of fringe off, just kind of looking around.
Yeah, there's a guy on that kind of looks like he's not exactly trying to watch. Like, he's watching. He's definitely watching, but he's trying to look like he's not. It's a elf or half-elven man.
Okay, target acquired.
Are you just walking up to him?
I'm assuming he's facing towards the center of people.
He's kind of got his back to a wall, kind of like looks like he's watching out of the corner of his eye. The fight out of the corner of his eye.
Shin's just gonna walk right up to him. He's gonna say, "Who'd you bet on?"
Guy looks a little like he saw you coming. Like, he turned and looked as you were approaching.
Yeah.
But he's still in sort of a relaxed pose, and he just says, "I bet on the Goliath, of course." He's going to turn it around.
Kind of nods, and he's just like, "They tend to." And he's still just got like the blank expression on his face he's trying to hold this whole time.
Like, "Can I help you, Rolshi?"
Hopefully, for both our sake.
Looks a little confused
We
by
can
that.
get a little more information on the gate over there. I've got to make sure my courier gets inside.
He just kind of shrugs. He's like, "Can't tell you. Never been to the Upper City myself. You need some sort of certification to get through the gate. That's all I can tell you."
Should kind of like...
If you're if he follows up, he's going to follow that up. He's like, if you're traveling with a courier, they should already have it if they want you in the city. Sounds like you got duped.
I'm going to lean down a little bit so I'm more eye level with him. Could you be more specific about the paper?
Roll intimidation.
And just non-blinking staring into this man's soul. Yeah,
Well, it's not the most intimidating you've ever sounded. He just kind of looks. But you also are armed. This man does not appear to be. At least not visibly. So he kind of looks you up and down and just laughs like, "I told you, I don't really know. I just see people hand paperwork over." 1 second. Reviewing notes real quick.
I think he's playing 2 songs at once.
No, shouldn't be.
Or there's like 2 different beats going on in this song.
That's very possible. Alright. Yeah, as far as the gate's concerned, that's about as much. That's all it really gives you. He just sees people pass paperwork. You'd have to talk to probably a merchant or someone that might know a little bit more, I guess. With your passive perception, Shen, you are noticing some of the people that are watching the fight are whispering, kind of looking over at you.
Shin will uncomfortably lean in a little closer, and he's going to say, "Thank you for your time." And then he's going to walk over to the people whispering.
Alright. It's a dwarven man. And, we'll say a dragonborn. Dragonborn and a dwarf. And they kind of, like, turn to face you as you approach. He's like, "What you want?" Dragonborn says it.
Shin kind of eyes him up and down.
He's pretty stout.
Good. He kind of says, "Heard fighting. Came to watch fighting."
Roll deception.
Just staring at him. $11.
Okay, let me check against his insight. Okay, well, he rolled a 3, and he does not have a +8.
Go.
So he just kind of goes, "Ha! You look like you've done enough fighting. Yeah, I mean, these guys probably aren't the best, but They got a lot of heart. What were you talking to our boy over there about?
The elf?
Yes.
Oh. Asking about the gate. I got a courier that needs to get in. Wanted to make sure the process was, he kind of shrugs, smooth as possible.
If you're a courier, you should know that you should already have the means to get inside.
He kind of gestures at himself. I don't get told shit. I just get paid to make sure he doesn't die.
Roll deception at advantage. That's believable.
I mean, it's true.
Oh, the 2 anywhere.
Well, 21 beats his soft 20, so.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Yes. Yeah. Especially if they're from here, they don't like telling us lower caste much of shit. I understand. But if they're from the upper caste and they want them in the city, they've probably got the means. You just need, I don't know, the writ of something. I've never been. Can't get hired for upper city work.
Papers and papers.
Hmm.
Yeah. My boss, and Shin kind of grits his teeth as he says it. Yeah, he likes to grease pockets to make everything as, easy as possible. I just got sent out to look for someone who might know that, and you gentlemen look very informative.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you, but
Get punched in the face.
well, none of us around here have made it to the upper cities. If he didn't already tell you, your better bet would probably be to talk to a merchant. Or try to find someone passing through, I guess. But that might raise suspicions if you're trying to keep a low profile.
Always am around here.
Fair enough. By now, the gnomish lady, you've caught her attention. She kind of barks like, if he ain't betting, make him leave. Don't need too many eyes that ain't putting gold in.
20 gold on the Goliath.
All right. As you look over, one of the humans has been KO'd. The Goliath has like the dwarf on his arm, and but when you say 20 gold, she looks you up and down and is like, "We look like we got that kind of money."
Ma'am, I learned what 20 was yesterday.
She laughs. She's like, "I can believe that. You don't look too bright."
I'm back. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
And Shin's still just like blank face staring at her.
Well, the fight's going to be wrapping up pretty soon, so I don't think we need to take any more bets. I think you probably should be on your way. You kind of stand out. And if you look around, there are no other Walshi around.
Well, Shin kind of pats his thighs and turns around and just walks away.
Alright. We're going to say Shin's still wandering the streets. That didn't happen like right after he walked off.
As soon as Shin like turns the corner, he does like the little giddy like, I found information. And then I'm gonna back up and keeps walking.
I'm just going to move you right there so I know you're done.
That's fine.
Alright, so next up was Manic, who's using his thief savant skills to sort of get feelers out as this was just kind of slurking through the city. Roll safe since you're using that, and you rolled so high. You get advantage on whatever skill you want to apply.
Would I know that we need a writ?
No.
Or...
You don't know any of the information that he received. None of you know what you need to get through the gate. You just can kind of tell just looking at it that they're not just going to let you walk or bluff your way in.
You gotcha.
Alright, next up is Val, so be thinking on what skill you'd like to use, Val.
Oh, I'm guessing you're asking me to use a skill now, right?
Yeah, you get advantage on whatever skill you want to use. Like your savant skill kind of led you to this area, which seems a little bit seedier than where y'all were at. Actually, it's more over here.
fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Can I use stealth to try to like tail someone? See if I can find like a information broker or something.
Alright, so you're trying to spot someone and use your stealth to... Hold on.
Would it be like more perception to try to spot someone out first?
Nah, because you use your savant skills. You're in a shady part of town. Yeah, you could find someone relatively shady by your estimation. Roll stealth. Alright, 25. Alright, so the figure you spot, similarly to how Twice was kind of like avoiding eye contact with people, seems to be doing a lot of that themselves. They're also wearing like fully cloaked, like can't really discern much about them at a glance. They're human size, so it could be like a human, could be half elf, etc., etc. But you can't really make out by just looking at them. And with the 25, you manage to, stay sneaky as you're like ducking behind, staying far enough behind, out of their sight. They keep like they look behind, they don't notice you. Eventually, you do see them meet up, go inside of what appears to be an abandoned building. And as you're watching, roll a perception and advantage.
Well, I have advantage anyway because of the.
Yeah, that's true. Sure. 13.
Passive.
That's fine. 13 didn't have to be super high. You're outside of an abandoned building trying to listen in. The gist of what you can make out is you think these are either resistance members or at least discontents with Noskana. There are 3 people inside.
I would like to continue listening more. See if I can gain any more information.
Alright, roll another perception.
Really? Damn, alright.
Unfortunately, you're not able to glean any more information from the outside anyway.
You know what? Fuck it. Cowabunga it is, as Kanuna would say. He walks in.
Right, so you're just walking in through the front door?
I'm guessing just walking into the front door. Fuck it.
Alright. So, as you walk in, Manic, all 3 of the figures kind of like jump back, like they're getting ready to scatter.
Hold up. I mean no harm.
Like, they do pause for a second. They do notice you're Kerborn. So they pause, and one of them kind of pipes up, like, how'd you get here? Who are you?
My name is no importance. What I got here is through the front door. Well,
I mean, how did you find here? And why?
I need information. I need to get into the upper city.
Kind of squints his eyes as he's looking at you. And as you size up, this is a different figure, not the one you were following. But as they kind of... they size you up, and this is a... Shit, I didn't write this one down. Let's roll a d20. Random race. No, I'm rolling for a random race.
It's a hook horror.
Fuck! It's a rust monster. That's the scary one.
No.
How's it in the... It must have hella stealth.
Right. Alright, as you're looking at it, this is a...
Fire going in disguise.
It is a Furbolg woman.
Oh.
And she's like, and why do you need to get through the gate? And what is a Kerborn? Who are you? Or what are you?
Can I use the perception to see if I can... damn, I don't know if the resistance had like any exinias or shit.
No, absolutely not.
Figures as much. What was that dude's name that twice dropped?
Oh, it was Edric Vane, his son.
Oh, we need to speak to Edric Bane's son, but they won't allow us through the gate.
Alright, well, luckily, at least one of them knows who the hell that is, but that might not be good luck for you. Yeah, the two other figures just kind of like look, put their heads side to side, like, who the fuck? But the furbolg woman's like, why do you need to talk to a dead guard's son? He's been dead years.
The carrier I'm guarding from needs to speak to him.
And you came here to ask us to get through the gate. Why?
They won't let us through.
I said why we wanted to see him. Can Manic make a history check so I can tell him?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Throw Manic a bone.
Nope.
Sorry, bud.
It's not a 1.
If you have a courier that needs to get to Scepter City to talk to someone, why wouldn't they already have the writ to get in?
Bro, I don't fucking know. This whole fucking mission, this whole fucking thing's scuffed to begin with.
That's your response?
Yeah, should never fucking taken this job.
She kind of chuckles, like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you're not getting through the gate without a special writ.
Writ.
If you need me to tell you more, you're gonna have to make it worth my while. And she sort of nods to the other two, who kind of like book it out the sides, like they're gone.
How much?
She kind of looks you up and down. Is like, she kind of walks. She gets a little closer and looks over you. It's like, holy shit, you're a hunter.
Yep.
How the fuck did you even get in the city?
I have my reasons.
Oh,
Well, I have my ways.
you should definitely know you're not welcome here. But luckily, she.
Oh, I know I'm not welcome here.
No, not just for being a curb, not just for being a curb, but being a hunter. Make sure no one else finds out. But
You're not part of the resistance, are you?
It's a dangerous question to ask around here. But officially, no. Let me find the thing. Yeah, essentially you need a writ of passage to get through the gate. It's not just anything either. There's special things about them. Like, I couldn't tell you exactly. I just know that it's not just pieces of paper with stamps.
Stop forging them. It's not gonna be easy
Well,
to do.
I can't say that. I've heard whispers. There's a forger that can make passable forgeries, passable writs. I don't know where they are. But if you want anything more than that, and she holds out her hand, it's like, I'm going to need at least 200 gold.
Okay, yeah, I'll pay her the 200.
She takes it, just like, wow, that was easy. Puts it away as like, all I can tell you is I've heard of the name Inkshade. Couldn't tell you anything else about him, though.
It's a start.
Alright, and she just kind of like half bows, like, now if you excuse me, I have to take my leave because this is us staying in this building too much longer is going to look suspicious.
Fair enough. I turn around and walk out.
Alright, that's Manic's turn.
I would like to relay the information to Twice though, through the Cal unit,
Hell yes, man.
because I can do that now.
Nice.
Yes,
Very good.
but that comes into Twice's. It's not going to be at the beginning of Twice's because this is all going on simultaneously.
Fair enough.
All right, Val, you're up. What skill would you like to use to try and get information in the city?
I think that cities are not my strong suit.
That is very true. But you got some skills
Well,
for
I
it.
know I'm trying. I know I'm trying to get to a conservatory to meet our contact. So I'll look to see. You said it was run down and dishackled and stuff like that, right?
Yes, it is in the upper city. You do know that.
It is in the upper city, but it isn't being taken care of, and it was a conservatory, which means it's filled with exotic plants that could be out and, an invasive species in the local area.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I will try and roll nature to see if I notice any out of place.
That's a good call. That's a good call as you're walking the streets. Yeah, roll nature. I like that.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that flower's supposed to be blue instead of red. The fuck?
Yeah, that one's not native here. Someone planted it.
It starts interrogating the flower. Who sent you?
All right, with a 14.
14.
All right, hold on 1 second.
I
wrote a
lot. Like me, of course.
Well, it's still better than Manic was doing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I wanted to use my skill. I don't really get to use it. I've only used it like, what, twice? 3 times?
Trust me, brother. I feel your pain.
All right, as you're going through the city, and you start walking along the outskirts of this little street, you do notice some strange foliage that gets your attention over specifically in this area. And as you get closer, you find some plants that are native to the Chevalier Empire.
Okay.
So that's why with a 14 you're still able to spot them. And you look at it and you roll another nature check. See how much you know about, like, what you can guess about how far their seeds can travel and whatnot. 17, solid. You know that these don't have a huge radius, but if you were to guesstimate, I'm going to put on the map. Drawing tools to. You would know it probably couldn't have gotten farther. Probably about there.
Okay. So we definitely know which gate we want to use, or
At least which
at
one
least
would.
the shortest path.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we should definitely prioritize getting to the left gate, or over the wall and around.
Oh, getting over the
cliffs, but also to the piers.
Yeah, the piers go down. I couldn't find a good way to make that look right. But the cliff is about 20 feet, and then the wall is about 20 feet. This is a 40-foot.
But water level is all the same, which means I can get around on the water up to the pier. It is the upper tier, though, so it's not something you do in daylight.
Well, it's also
But I think we
going to be
could.
guarded.
I feel like we could. Yeah. I feel like that would be our best chance if we had to do like a forceful infiltration of the upper city.
That's true. But yeah, Val uses his time and kind of isolates where he thinks where he needs to go in the upper city. Doesn't help y'all on those current quests, but will help y'all in the future. Alright, next up, Twice.
That's important.
All right. So am I familiar with this area of the city?
Oh, you're not familiar with the city at all. You've never been here.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna use my urchin background to go see if I can kind of peek around, find some shady areas. I'm looking for an info broker.
Oh, that's what Manic was doing.
Well, then I'll look for a different.
Now, if you want to try to use the same skill as Manic, I'll allow it and allow you to make a skill check at advantage.
Okay.
Can't be the same. Can't be stealth though. Has to be something different.
He's a bard. He has this in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh god. Knocked my headphones off.
Oh no.
Find be deception.
Alright, I need kind of more context. How do you want to use the deception?
Well, I'm pretending to be somebody else, and I'm having to make it through here, you know.
But like, how does that accomplish the goal you're going towards? Like,
Oh, well, I guess I want information here. So, I'm deceiving, one, that I'm twice, and two, I'm deceiving why we were trying to get into the city.
okay, but like, I need something. You got to do something to use the deception.
Are
Yeah.
you
Like-
looking for a specific person to say that to? or-
Yeah, I'm looking for. I'm looking for information from somebody. So I'm trying to go to like a seedy area of town. And,
It is also 10 o'clock at night. Are you looking for like a bar or just somebody on the streets? Or
Yeah,
like
like- like Shin was found like people, shady people, and approached them to like talk to them and then intimidate. Manic found shady people and followed one with stealth into a meeting. I just need to know like what you're trying to accomplish, like what you're doing to use the deception skill check.
yeah, I was going alley diving.
Yeah.
Like you can use your urchin skill, that's fine. You can find a shady place, but once there, I need to know like what are you looking for.
Well, I guess I'm looking for somebody who can make us a fake pass to get into the city.
You don't know about the writ currently.
Thought we knew about the writ.
Mm-mm.
That's why we were talking about having calligraphy tools.
Did that reveal the writ? I might have revealed the writ last time. I don't remember.
Yeah.
You told us that won't work. The going through the lower city gate wouldn't work on the middle city.
Yeah, I think we knew we needed the writ. We were trying to find more information about it itself.
Hold on. Check your notes, Sam. I'm sure you would have put it in there if I mentioned it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known it otherwise, you know.
Well, I mean, that's what Shin and Manic both learned. So you, the player, could have learned. But I'm unsure if Twice would know at this moment because I don't remember if I mentioned it last
yeah,
time.
because I think when we got through the first gate, and I don't know if you said this or not, but I thought we were saying, you know, Twice would know that it's going to take more than the seed to get through the next gate.
Oh yeah, I knew it.
Dwarf, tell us?
Hold on.
Or no, not the dwarf. There was a gnome behind the counter. Because I think he just kind of like offhanded mentioned it as we were talking about what we were doing.
Oh, the innkeeper,
We were
right?
buying rooms. Yeah.
One moment.
I know what I'm going to do with my skill check.
He's going to have sex with everyone in the town.
At once.
We'll go for walkies later. The orgy has begun.
He didn't. That's not in Sam's notes at all. I will say you
No,
probably
sure.
know.
He's going to have sex.
You will probably
I-
know you need something to get through the gates. Like they're not just going to let you walk in. But for what specifically, I don't think Twice would have any information on that. If you're just trying to you're in an alley. If you want me to tell you what you found in the shady area and go from there, I can.
I'm going to go to I want to go to a shady, but established business, like a butcher shop that's in the back alley.
Oh, you're looking for okay. Back alley butcher.
Oh.
All right. You do manage to track that down fairly easily. Give me 1 second. I'm going to chat GPT a name.
I'm very intrigued by this.
Yeah, I'm curious where he's going. That's why I want an actual name.
Oh, it's about to be so much dumber than you think.
Oh,
I'm here for it.
this is when Twice shines.
This is gonna be so dumb, but he's actually gonna find the actual dude that actually makes the bits, and he's just the butcher.
Nat 20s cuts the head off a boar, and it's just a piece of paper, the perfect script we need right in there.
It morphs into the paper.
Oh, well, I don't have a paper, but I have a gun under this chair.
The paper's got a gun.
All right.
JoJo's.
Is
That
it
was
gonna
last
fire the
campaign.
papers we need?
It is called the Crooked Cleaver.
Oh, that's good.
Alright. So I'm gonna go into the Crooked Cleaver. Is there any patrons in here?
It's 10 p.m. at night, though the establishment was open. There are no patrons inside. There is just one rather surly-looking half-orc behind the counter that's currently like chopping meat. He doesn't stop as he looks up and he just sort of gives you like a head nod and goes, "What'd you want?"
I need a special cut.
What do you want?
I'm going to pull out a, let's see, 50 gold. And
Not
I'm
40?
gonna say, you know what, let's do 40. Let's stick to the table. We'll pull 40 gold and put it on the table. And I'm going to say, how to get into the city?
He stops after he cuts, looks at the gold, looks at you. You're still a dwarf right now, right?
Yeah, old man dwarf.
All right. And he's, I've never been to the city. You have to go through the gate.
How do I go through the gate?
You need some sort of special. You need special paper.
Okay. Do you know what's on that special paper?
Let's see. He says. He pauses for a second, and says, "Why?"
I need to get in there.
Why?
I'll give you 20 more gold if you don't ask me that.
60 gold. It's kind of a lot. Okay. He looks at you. He takes the gold off the counter and goes, I just see people with special paper. They check it with a device.
One more question for you. You're not a smart guy, I'm sure. Who does your taxes?
The tax collector?
Tax collector does your taxes?
He comes... Yes? What? What do you mean?
I don't have like a... You don't have like a guy who does your... You don't have like a TurboTax here?
We don't have a
Yeah,
turbo.
where's H&R Block at?
You are kind of fried. What?
Damn it. How does the tax collector know how much you owe in taxes?
They post on door.
But it's not based on your sales or anything? Just a set amount. Everybody pays a set amount.
Roll an insight.
Here's the deal: is equity is not equality.
Roll an insight.
He's gonna slowly start teaching these people about equity. Division of
Dude,
sales.
what you need is an APR.
Okay, so
No, I need to know who does his taxes because I know that they're being the books are being cooked here.
he looks at you and is like, okay, with an 18, you get the feeling this half orc has no idea what you're talking about.
Damn it. Okay, fine.
You get the feeling that he's probably not in charge of the money.
Well, who does the money? That's what I'm saying. Is somebody doing his
Okay,
taxes?
that's not what you asked.
You just asked the man.
This man has 6. I'm just letting you know, he has 6 intellect.
In the lower city, in a butcher shop, in a back alley, carving meat at 10
No,
o'clock.
he has to have someone do his taxes.
But the way you...
Owner of the
He doesn't know what taxes are.
Oh, he doesn't own the shop.
Yeah, he's so fucking confused.
Oh, who's the owner?
You just assumed he owned
This is some guy
Yeah, dude.
Oh, fucking
Fry.
frying.
Texas. I don't fucking know.
Who's the owner, man?
I'm just here to chop meat.
Wow.
Oh my god, 10 more gold, man, dude.
Again, 6 intelligence. This man can't read.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking him questions that are simple answers.
No, his actual name is Y.
Yeah, that's
The owner's name is Y.
No, he was saying, are you putting 10 more gold?
Yeah, 10 more gold, but I need to know his name and where the hell he lives. Or where he is right now.
Alright, hold on.
He goes in the bag, puts on a fake mustache, and comes
Good
back.
evening, sir. If I showed you,
I might kill this
Purple
guy.
tag? nah, you gotta go sell him a timeshare.
Get a name from ChatGPT 2. So I don't give him a weird pun name like Creo Trading.
Oh, man.
It's still the best pun you've ever made.
Guys, I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
Don't be, it's fucking hilarious.
It's gonna be cash shattered.
This is about to be so much. It's about to get so much worse.
My God. Well, he does tell you that they live here. With all the money, he's like, they're upstairs, but I can't let you go there.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Here, you know what? Here's 10 more gold on top of that. I was never here.
All right, hold on. Yeah, you're gonna get the name. All right. They just look at you. Look at the money. Look back at you. Name's Tarix. Tiefling.
Orc Tarix?
No. He says Tiefling.
Oh.
He says Teethling, like Lae'zel does.
Yeah.
And he says Tarix, and I'll put that name in.
Alright.
No,
And I walk out of the shop. And here's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to shift into the little girl that I sent into the chat earlier today.
Oh, God.
Okay, it's like
Balaclava.
9 p.m.
It's fine. I'm going
Why are you out here,
I
little
go in
girl?
skipping.
All right. This time the orc stops, looks. Are you wearing the balaclava too?
Yeah, the little shiesty mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The orc stops, looks at you. He looks very confused.
Hey, mister.
Little girl should leave.
Listen, here's the deal. I got a deal for you. And I'm going to pull out of my bag one of my 10,000 ball bearings. Magic beans.
My God.
Magic beans.
And guess what? I don't have 3. I have 10. I have 10 magic beans. And if you go outside right now and you plant these magic beans, they'll grow stalks all the way to the sky. You can go as high as you've ever wanted.
Oh my God.
And guess what's at the top of those stalks? Your own butcher shop.
First,
So
roll a deception, because that's the skill you wanted to use. Then roll a performance at disadvantage. Okay. He does buy that you're a little girl wearing a mask.
oh no,
He's not.
gotta be close.
Okay, I gotta roll insight for him.
I'd say he does have 6.
Oh, damn. Well, that doesn't affect insight, that's wisdom. But he rolled a 7, and he does not have a +5. He's not like gung-ho, but he looks like he's listening to you.
But here's the deal. 10 of these magic beans for 70 gold, and all you've got to do is bury them in the backyard and do a 10-minute rain dance.
Roll another performance at disadvantage.
That is all the gold that I gave him, right?
You gave him 70.
Yeah, so 70 gold. I want it all back.
Alright, 19. He kind of walks over in front of you and takes the bean. Looks at it, he's like, look, metal.
That's because it's a magic bean.
Roll deception.
Yeah, that checks out. Winnie went
And so, okay, and he goes and he hands you the money. He's like, and holds out his hands.
I give him 10. I'll give him 11 ball bearings. Class 1's free.
Alright, he just takes it. Oh. And as you're handing it to him, from behind, you hear, "Little girl, you should not be in here this late at night."
I peek over my shoulder.
And there's a tiefling man standing behind you wearing a dark cloak, has dark red skin, fairly small horns, and long black hair. Kind of wearing a smirk. And he goes,
"Listen, I just gave..."
And he looks at the orc and goes, "Turok, get back to your post." And yes, the orc's name is Turok.
I love it.
He
I'm
goes,
sorry,
"Yes, sir."
I got lost in the city, and I was just...
I know what you are. You're no little girl. And he sort of leans in real close. He's like, "I saw you through the window's shapeshift."
What?
He says, "I saw you through the window. I saw you shapeshift through the window."
Well, then you know why I'm here. I just need to know who your tax guy is.
"I'm the tax guy. What do you want?"
Oh, well...
And then he folds a finger up. He's like, "Hold on one second." He's like, "Turok, cover your ears." And the half-orc goes, "Okay," and covers his ears.
Does he still have the cleaver in one hand?
Yes.
I love it.
So, you do your own taxes.
Yes.
I imagine that you might, I don't know, forge them a little. It's a low-income area. You can't afford to pay a 15% tax.
First, roll a perception.
Am I not in a poor area?
No. This is for looking at him. He is wearing nice clothes, and on his hands he does have some rings.
This guy definitely forges his taxes. Alright. So, here's the deal. I have a friend, and we to get into the Holy City. And I need a forged road to get in.
Of course you do.
And maybe you could help me?
Maybe, but what's in it for me? Why should I help you? Why should I just have you arrested for trying to swindle my butcher?
Can I use a Reaper Eye point and see if this guy's got a fat aura on him?
Oh, you can see aura without the Reaper Eye.
Okay.
Reaper Eye just helps you specifically with like Reaper energies.
What's this guy's aura?
Definitely above a normal person. He's not like a hunter, but he's definitely above a normal person.
Oh. The simple answer is that...
Are you still the little girl?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's still a little girl.
Are you still talking with the little girl voice?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, the simple answer is that I could probably kill you. But the real answer is I don't want to. So, I figure we meet in the middle, and you tell me, how can I help you, mister?
He looks you up and down. Roll an intimidation at disadvantage because you are a little girl.
I think that would be scarier, though. I have a knife.
This is a world with monsters.
But Adam Ruby.
Yeah.
Well, he does actually have a decent. He does actually have a good insight, but he rolled a 6, so that only gives him like a 11. So he doesn't think you're lying. But he is also a I keep wanting to say tiefling, and he's fairly cocky. He kind of.
I can kill your butcher right now if you need me to prove it.
No, good obedient help is hard to find.
No.
1 second, and you see him take out a small device and sort of like look over you, like wave it over you rather. He goes, "Oh," puts it away. "You're a hunter." Okay.
Yeah. And if you're not careful, I'll make you gather my nuts in your mouth.
He does actually laugh at that. He goes, "Oh, I gotta admit, you're a changeling ballsy enough to come into the holy city, let alone a hunter. On top of it, that's a lot."
Yeah, it's fucking important, man.
All right. Tell you what, 100 gold, and I'll tell you what I know. And that's also paying for my silence if anyone comes looking.
With 70 gold?
100.
Aw, man, come on.
You got your 70 back.
Yeah, I know. Wait, do you know that?
He does.
Oh, alright. Here's the deal. 105 gold, you give 5 to the other guy. Because he's about to be real disappointed when those beans don't work.
Well, if I take him away, he'll forget about him in a day. But yeah, I'll take that deal.
Wait, what do I get out of this?
Information.
Information and silence.
And
I get
silence.
the information? I thought you were going to make me the right.
No, he said he would tell you what he knows. And keep his silence if anyone comes looking for you.
Okay.
Also, I think Turok may be my new favorite character.
Okay. He also turned like to the side. He's like just kind of staring at a wall, covering his ears.
Wah.
Right, you mark off the gold?
Yep.
Alright, and he says, alright, so, the writ of passage that you need is forged on magical paper with a special Magitech ink. That's why it's very, 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 very hard to duplicate. The paper itself is commissioned from the... It's some sort of clerk. I don't remember the name of it offhand. Clerk's office.
Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson, yes. Yes, that's it.
No, it's like a clerk office, clerical office.
Kelly
No,
Clarkson.
it's
Clerk and Sons.
I don't have a name for the the branch of government of Noskana that handles it. Essentially, you'll have to go through some sort of either steal, bribe, do whatever you have to. But the only place that there's only one office in the lower city.
Okay.
As far as the Magitech ink, couldn't tell you anything about that specifically. I just know it exists. Supposedly they keep it in warehouses. Wait, say that again?
I keep it in the clerk's office, you think?
Oh, absolutely not.
Wow, that'd be too convenient, I guess.
Well, they get the paper from them, get the ink, and then it's signed and everything in the upper city, or whatever, or whoever's giving out the writ.
So, let's say I were to get some Magitech ink and a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be able to forge that document?
Oh no, I'm no forger. Forger.
And you do your taxes right?
Sort of like does finger quotes taxes.
Donate to fake charities, guys. Okay.
We on the stream do not condone lying on your taxes.
Unless
I don't condone paying taxes in the first place, so avoid the lie.
just don't do your
Joking.
taxes. Yeah, just don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Heavy
can of
taxes,
worms.
guys. Okay, so I've got that.
I'm a former
information.
federal employee. I do my
I've
taxes.
Less than 100 gold, and
It's like, if you're looking for someone to forge the documents, and he sort of smiles like, I might know something, but it's going to cost you a little more.
dude, come on, man, you leave me dry here.
Yeah, and my neck's on the line.
It is if you don't give me the information too, big dog.
I mean, I don't think you could kill me faster than I could get away.
But here's the thing: is I do this thing called slow.
Oh, that's nothing to a counterspell, now is it?
Yeah.
He sort of like flicks his wrist. He sort of flicks his wrist, and you see a little magical spark come out.
Yeah.
I do this thing where I cock
I
the
got
hammer
more
on
mana
this
than you,
revolver
big
and I
dog.
blast your kneecap into the dirt.
I'm not there though.
Yeah, I got more mana than you, big dog.
Yeah, but
I got more bullets than you.
and you see him also kind of pull out a magic scroll. It's like, Now this could be a mutually beneficial arrangement.
It could be.
I'm only going to ask for 20 gold because I can only give you a name.
All right.
Did you mark off 20?
Yep. Is it Inky Inkerson?
It's Inkshade. You get the same name. About that time, you hear your Cal units like buzzing.
I answer it.
While you're talking to him?
Yup.
Are you still a little girl?
Yeah.
Hello? Merrick relays the information, and you get the name Inkshade like right after you paid him.
And I look up with him and it's with just stale face and say, "Fuck you, man."
To him or me?
Not you. You know what? You too. What a long night.
I'm gonna punch you if you're still the girl if I see you.
Anyway, Ink Daddy, here we come.
And then he just sort of does a bow, and it's like, pleasure doing business with you.
Wait. Will Blothead? What's his name again?
Who?
Inkshade.
Inkshade. Will Inkshade have the parchment and the Magitech ink, or do I gotta steal both of those?
He shrugs like, I couldn't tell you. I only know the name.
Oh god. God damn it. Nobody knows nothing here. And I storm out.
Nobody knows nothing in this huge ass city about this one hidden forger.
Everybody knows shit about fuck.
And then the orc is just like, what?
So yeah, he does the bow and says, thank you for your business. Alright, now Gaijin.
What?
Also, I want to apologize real quick. I cut out there for about 30-45 seconds. Did I miss anything in between when he does his taxes in air quotes and then 20 gold for a name?
He twice tried to threaten him, and he said he doesn't think Twice could get him before he gets away, so it's better just to pay him.
Okay.
And then right after he paid and got the name, that's when Manic's call came through.
Bog.
So Twice wasted 20 gold.
No, I actually wasted 120 gold.
No, you learned about the ink and everything.
Yeah, you don't
know,
get-
but we still have to
we did
figure
not
out,
know that.
like, that's the problem, is do we waste the time fucking doing a heist on a warehouse in a clerk's office?
I don't think we have the time for that, to be
I
honest.
don't think we have time for that.
I mean, by the end of this, it'll still be 30 hours till the execution, so yeah, you have plenty of time.
Okay.
Alright, now, Gaijin. What skill would you like to use to try and get information?
Oh goodness, see, this is an interesting thing. I don't know if this is like, you're gonna have to kind of tell me because I don't know what kind of skill this is, but I want to. Okay, first off, is there like, are there like hungry people, like beggars in this part of town?
Oh,
anywhere?
absolutely.
Like by the church, probably.
All around, but yeah.
Okay, Guy wants to. I want to effectively buy a big bag of bread, like a giant sack of bread. I want to in Guy outfit, not in disguise outfit. I know this might be very dumb, but this might work. Guy wants to go over-
Twice has your outfit.
Yeah, but he can use his outfit to make his outfit.
No.
He can use my outfit to make his outfit.
Mm-mm. It only works for changelings.
You're right, because it works by changeling.
It's whatever outfit he's in. That's what he has.
I changed it into a suit.
Yeah. So you're in a suit and you're in like a suit in the lower city as a human at night.
Imagine him like Alan from The Hangover.
Okay, well, I guess I won't change into Guy attire, but I still kind of want to do the same thing.
Yep, you all
I don't
have
know,
food.
this might be-
You could say you took some rations from Shin.
No, I'm saying I want to spend my time feeding as many homeless people as I can. And as I give them food, I want to say the day is coming, we will rise. And I want to, and just say, you'll know when it's time. And I hopefully, I want to try to like attract the attention of maybe I'm trying to attract the attention of some like prominent neighborhood leader that's like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, I see what you're.
someone who would know.
I see what you're trying to do.
And come and talk with me.
This isn't really a skill check, but we'll play it by ear. We can work with that. It is 10 p.m. at night, so I guess finding a bakery in a city this, I guess it wouldn't be that hard. You do manage to find one, and we're gonna say drop 2 gold. That's a shitload of money on bread. You pretty much bought out this whole stock,
Cool.
and you're just going around giving it out. and telling people that the time is coming, we will rise.
Can I get water pouches too?
Make it 3 gold.
Make it 3 guns.
Awesome. But also like I'm not just like whispering to them nonchalantly. Like I'm like trying to like talk to them. I don't know.
We're gonna roll a luck check. Could be a D100.
Okay.
I love the fact that we're just like trying to find information and Guy's actually being a good person.
Well, he's trying to leverage it to meet someone. Wow.
Yeah, but he's still doing good. He's still
Holy
doing
shit, guy.
Okay,
you rolled
so-
a 100 and a 2.
So, while you're doing this, Guy, you do manage to attract attention of the guards.
Oh shit.
They kind of come up to you, and like they're both genasi. One's water, one's on earth, and they look you up and down. As like a human giving out bread to the poor in the lower city. What is going on? What's your goal? And what's with this? You're telling about we will rise. What's going on?
I'm sorry. What?
What is with this? You telling? Are you that your response to them?
The bread is poison.
Sorry, what?
I'm like, look. If you don't mind, could we step to the side?
I mean, y'all are kind of in an alley already. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna say y'all are like right here.
Okay. Guy is basically saying, look, I'll be frank, I learned a long time ago that it's better to have the poor on the side of Noskana than against them. I don't know about this rise thing, that might be misinterpreted, but I'm telling them Noskana will rise.
Alright, give me a deception with advantage. Ooh, that was close. One got a soft 20. You sort of look, it's like, okay. And who are you? I don't think we've seen you before.
My name is Gene.
Gene.
And if you haven't seen me before, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't usually make my appearance. I must be having an off night tonight.
Gene.
This type of work is preferred to be done in the shadows.
Alright, well, I guess there's nothing really illegal about what you're doing. Just choose your words more carefully there, sir. It's a little strange for a human to be saying to be out here, but I guess if it keeps the filthy ones complacent, all the better.
Keeps the peace. Keeps them on our side for when we need to use them as the fodder they are.
They sort of laugh. So yeah. Like we said, just try to pick your words a little better, I guess. You have a good night. And they walk off.
You too.
Are you going to continue this?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Give me another luck check.
It's not illegal. We just don't like it.
Fuck you, I'm doing it anyway.
Alright, 88. After a while of doing this, you do manage to get the attention of we're going to say sort of a kid that sort of like leads the kid street urchins. It's a gnomish kid. He calls himself Cap.
What's he
What's up, Cap? I'm Gene. What's going on? Can I help give you some food?
Yeah, I see you've been giving people food in the city, especially the kids. I appreciate that, but he sort of eyeballs you up and down and is like, why is a well-dressed human giving out food in the lower city in the middle of the night? And don't give me any bullshit.
To be honest, I found myself in need of friends. I'm trying to see if there's any secret way on the inside, or just if I can possibly help you guys out so that someday in the future, if needed, you could help me out. But not really maliciously, more about what goes around comes around kind of thing.
Roll persuasion.
Guy is about to hit the sickest arise of all time.
Arise.
All the hungry will come into our knees.
17. Alright, the kid's like, alright, okay, I get it. Make friends. Food's good. I'm gonna tell you, these people ain't gonna do a whole lot just for a free meal, but you've definitely got people talking around here. When you say a way in, I assume you mean besides the gates, because I mean, there's also the path through the cathedral.
The cathedral, you say?
Yeah, I mean, they have executions there, so people from the upper city come to watch. That connects to the upper city. I mean, it's well guarded.
A bit more about this.
It's well guarded.
You ever seen one of these before?
Yeah, I mean, they're free to the public.
And that's when people from the upper and lower city mix?
Oh, no. The upper city have their own stands. Personally, I say the lower seats are better because you're closer to it, but you know.
Gotcha. So, you say we could just maybe, if we're... How guarded... How difficult would it be for someone who is not conspicuous to slip in to the upper city during one of these executions?
I mean, the entrances would be guarded between the upper and lower, so I don't know about slipping in, but I mean, you could theoretically slip through, be easier when it's not being used for an execution, because then there's only patrolling guards and whatnot. But it is also above the prison, so it's not exactly unguarded.
Prison, you say?
Underneath, yeah. That's where they take the bad people.
And interesting. Do you know how often do they take away bad people?
Around here? Almost daily.
Almost daily. Interesting.
Not all of them get executed, but a lot of them do. But nothing like this one. Nothing like this one that's coming up though. They've been advertising. Apparently, there's some big people in the resistance or something.
Okay. Well, I don't know anything about that, but hey, kid, I appreciate you, and I toss him a gold coin.
Takes it like, oh,
and
he kind of bites it. Oh, it's real. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And I tell you what, where do you hang out most days?
We're usually around here. If you ask any of the kids, ask for Cap, they could probably point you where I am.
Awesome. I may come back and visit you, and I'll bring more treats with me.
Oh, thanks.
Hopefully next time something better than some bread.
And you say that, and he kind of hops down on whatever he was standing on and kind of scampers off. Alright, so.
Interesting.
It is about midnight now, and y'all reconvene back at the inn, as y'all's plan was. I assume y'all go to y'all's room to a room to talk, not just talking in the tavern.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. So y'all reconvene. I'm going to say the order of everyone coming back was... We're going to say it was Guy, and then Shin, and then Val, and then Manic, and then Twice. Manic and Twice got back at about the same time. Y'all actually ran into each other on the way back.
Is he still a little girl?
It's up to him. Are you still the little girl when you ran into...
holding Manic's hand, skipping beside him.
Did you punch him?
Punch him, Manic.
No, punch it him.
Punt. Oh, roll an unarmed attack.
I'm not gonna do that in the middle of the street.
Yeah, you better not.
Nope, not with guards.
Right.
Wait for us to get back to the room and then just kicks the shit out of him.
Are you gonna kick the shit out of him back in the room?
Nah.
Alright.
Sorry. There we go.
Oh, shit. Alright, so, back in the room. Anybody want to lead off the discussion? I still have my headphones on. I gotta real quick, so if y'all want to talk, feel free. I just gotta go grab something.
Oh, I'll give the 300 gold back to Shin.
Oh, thank you. Hang on, let me fix that real quick. Shin kind of takes the 300 and he's like, well, less than
I didn't learn much. Only that there's a forger named
Inkshade?
Inkshade. Don't know where he's
I found
at.
out about that too. That's about all I got.
Yeah, that's all we got. Inkshade. Now we gotta go find him.
Well, actually, we do got other options. Actually, we're all alone, so God can talk normal. Actually, Guy found other option.
What's the other option, guy?
Did party not hear of Cathedral?
So, we heard of the cathedral, but here's the deal, is that we're gonna have to infiltrate it twice, because we've got to go back for the execution, too.
Right. So we go infiltrate, establish a route, and then on the day, send a calling card and collect the treasure.
Really not the worst idea ever. But I think...
That way we wouldn't have to worry about forging passes and getting into main city. We could establish clear route through. Perhaps even do surveillance and...
Okay, so here's the thing with that. Don't want to go that route, you can. But doing so would require 2 infiltrations. You can't just secure a route and go through it, because, I mean, there's guards and stuff. And if y'all have to attack guards and still manage to get away without being seen, then security's only going to go up.
Yeah, because there has been an attack there, and there's an execution happening. They're gonna put 2 and 2 together.
What if instead of infiltrating through brute force, we have distraction?
Like 10,000
Did you tell us about the dungeon?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, no, I didn't. Guy says we have a couple of options. First off, yes, we could just storm our way through. Guy made acquaintance with local kid who's a leader of a bunch of rapscallions. We could possibly find a way to have a distraction of the guards. Possibly another option, more grim. Cathedral on top of prison, and apparently guards haul away people to prison daily. So we could either A, cause some ruckus and go to jail, less preferred, or B, find a way to pose some guards taking some people to jail to get into the dungeon, and then from there, we can possibly work our way through there.
I think we'd need to subdue at least 2 guards for that one, because you and Twice would have to be the prison guards. So we need their uniforms.
Oh, I found 2 guards that might be perfect candidates for that as well.
Val, did you find anything?
I found plants.
Nice. Good.
No, I've narrowed down where my objective in the city is to a pretty sizable or a pretty reasonable degree. But it all depends on us getting into the upper tiers still.
I
And if we do the dungeon route thing, we're not going to the upper tier.
I need to meet.
I say we take one more break. Tomorrow morning, maybe I can even go later tonight.
Well, y'all just woke up. Y'all just woke up like 2 hours ago.
Okay, cool. Guys, as he's saying, why don't? Guy says, what was the name of Forger again?
Inkshade.
Inkshade.
Inkshade. Guy, be right back. And Guy is actually going to go walk over to Guy goes and finds like a morning pastry or something, and walks and tries to find a calf again.
All right, it's been about 30 minutes. Roll a persuasion, because you're just talking to kids.
Give me the time and how long to execution.
All right, it is currently about 12:30 a.m. And that makes it 29 and a half hours till execution.
Thank you.
Oh, I meant to tell you advantage. I'm sorry, Guy.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Let's go.
There we go.
Yeah, it doesn't take much between the sweets and everything. You do manage to track down Cap. Takes you about maybe 10 minutes. And he's like, you again. What's up?
Yeah, very, very quick. How you doing today? And Guy tosses him like the treat or whatever you got him.
I mean, yes, it is a new day. It's after midnight, isn't it? Takes us like, what you need?
Wait, I thought you said we just woke up.
Yeah, but it's midnight. It's been midnight.
Yeah, y'all woke up
Get
at
back to the
10.
bean.
Y'all got back to the city and took a long rest. And it was
Cool.
yeah, so it's currently 12:30 a.m.
All right, then guy just says, one more quick question.
Mhm.
You know where I can find ink spots?
Shade.
Ink shade?
He goes, I've heard the name. I can point you into a direction. Best I can do.
Fantastic. Any other? Awesome.
Remember, this didn't come from me. He whispers it to
course.
you too. He doesn't just say it out loud.
He screams it to the heavens.
All right. I'm gonna put a circle on the map. Like, I hear people talk about him more over in this area, so I have to assume he's somewhere over there.
Thank you. You happen to know what race he might be?
Couldn't tell you. I never met the guy.
Fair. Thanks, Cap. You the man, and I toss another gold.
Yeah. He runs off, scampers off into the night.
There's a rich kid.
Oh, he's gonna be the richest kid by the time we leave this place.
All right. So guy comes back. It's only about. It's not. It's like 12:45.
Guy basically says, the block of houses at the foot of Cathedral. That's where ink spots is. Shouldn't be too difficult to find them once we're there.
Shouldn't be too difficult to find
I
this
think-
master forger that no one really knows.
Right.
Honestly, it just takes some looking through trash.
No, that was last campaign.
Huh. Hey, is that where y'all want to go? Y'all want to go to the neighborhood?
Should we all go? Would that be suspicious?
That's fair. That's up to y'all.
What's
I will
number
say-
third, what's the number 3 race here? You said that humans are 2, Kalistar are 1.
Kalashar 1, number 2 slot goes to both humans and Genasi.
Okay. Who's number 3?
Give me 1 second, I'll tell you. I don't have it up the top of my head.
The human.
SMR maybe?
Asimar are actually one of the lower because they're kind of seen as demonic.
Okay, fair enough.
Understandable.
By this religion, anyway. They're also extremely rare in this world because they're supposed to be extremely rare.
Euros maybe?
Let's see. It's on the wiki too, so I'm pulling up.
I know half elves are like lower tier.
Elves are higher than half elves.
Yeah, because they're mixed.
Could couple a bunch of clothes on Manic and pass him off as a tall half one.
Alright, so highest tier enlightened is the Kalashtar. Below that's anointed, which is human and Genasi. Below that is the cleansed, which is gnome, halfling, dwarf, and half elf. Then you have the tainted, and then you have the blind at the very bottom.
And me and Shin are tainted.
And twice.
No.
And
That's
Val.
blind.
Well, no, hold
So
on.
basically everyone is scum, except for me.
Yeah, so Ralshi,
Yeah.
Kerborn, and Changelings are all blind cast.
Hey, we are in the Prejudice Nation, so.
Mm-hmm.
We are supposed to be your hired muscle, though, so with you in tow.
Okay.
But this is also the lower city, and not twice, but Guy kind of stands out by himself.
Yeah. Okay. So guy says, Shin, well, first off, let's all head over there, and then let's just hang out. Let's go to this tree area.
All right, all 5 of you are going out in the night at 1 a.m.
No. This is. I'm sorry. We should do this tomorrow.
Do this tomorrow.
I will say time is a factor, so you probably don't want to wait 6 hours before going over there. Because y'all currently have less than 30 hours till the execution.
If we do
Okay.
want to split the party, Twice can make himself look like Guy if someone needs to hang back. And
We'll say going over to the neighborhood is going to be another skill challenge, so the less people, the quicker it'll go.
Okay, well,
Where we
You-
split the party to? I'm sorry. One goes to the neighborhood, and what the other half would go where?
you guys stay here, I guess.
You're going by yourself.
No, who wants to go?
I think that Manic should go with. I really think that me and Manic should go ahead and do the heist on the clerk. And
Y'all don't know where the clerk office is offhand either, though.
And we don't even know if we have to need to go there or not.
Well, then why don't we all go to the neighborhood?
All of you are going? Is that the plan?
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Alright, so y'all go walking through. Definitely getting some looks. Y'all do get stopped by some guards. But I'm going to say Guy manages to talk his way through this because it is still a lower city. Guy does have his dress quite fancy. And just some looks, but nothing really... Like, okay. Y'all should probably be heading home, though. It's a little late. But y'all do head to the neighborhood. Alright, time for more skill challenges.
Moving on up.
But here's how we're going to do this one different. Since there's 5 of you, we don't want to take super long this time. I'm going to roll d6. We'll say Val is 1, Shin is 2, Guy is 3, Twice is 4, Manic is 5. If it's a 6, y'all can decide who.
Okay.
And if it comes up to 6, y'all can pick someone a second time.
let's go.
Alright, so I'm going to do 3 of y'all. That is a d8, not a d6. Rolled an 8. I was like, wait a minute. Alright,
No one
so
goes, skip turn.
that is a 2. That is a 3. And that is a 5. So Shin, Guy, and Manic. Skill challenges. My dice like Manic.
Are you asking us what we want to do?
Yes, we're going to go in that order, so Shin first. Y'all do a ride to the neighborhood, and it looks a little... Like, it looks seedy, but it also looks like it has a veneer of trying to look better. That makes sense?
Yeah. That does make sense.
Due to the time of night, there's not really people walking around. I mean, there's still occasionally people, but for the size of the town, these streets are pretty dead. Because it's so late at night. Yes.
Sorry, I cut out right after you said it was me, who and who.
You, Gaijin, and Twice. I mean, Manic.
Didn't anybody do anything yet?
No, you're up first.
Ah, okay.
I did tell them that it looks shady, but it also looks like it has a veneer of trying to appear nicer.
Okay, and we're looking for a master forger.
Mm-hmm.
First thing that pops in my head is like those little polished clay balls.
You can use any skill you want to. I have contingencies for all of them.
They're trash cans.
Well, I need a skill that you want to use.
I would like to do survival to kind of like glance around the rubbish outside and see if there's any ink vials around.
All right. A little specific, but let me see.
Or any like traces in vials outside or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all right. Roll me a survival.
Oh wait. It's magic take ink, right?
Yes.
You can use to take magic.
What is that pop? I thought it didn't.
That'll just pop if he has ink on him, though.
It can
And-
use detect magic and see if it can find like
Ooh,
pieces of
yeah.
ink.
Could I use detect magic with the survival to get advantage?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you,
Sorry
Mac.
for backseating.
That's
No,
fine.
no. That's I thought we had done that before and it didn't pop. That was my fault.
Move him outside the circle.
That is
13.
14.
14. All right. All right. So this is all happening simultaneously again. We're gonna say Val and Twice are kind of hanging back, kind of look like they're just talking, kind of keeping an eye out for you guys, you know.
Mhm.
With a 14, You do manage to find some kind of clues around, kind of narrow it down between a couple of houses. You find very subtle things like spilled ink that looks like it's been covered up on some stone. Like it looks dusty, but you still manage to kind of like, that's definitely ink. Especially with the detect magic, making it like pop a little more. You're not familiar with paperwork and whatnot, so you definitely wouldn't know anything about like smell-wise or anything. With that, you just manage to kind of narrow it down. We'll say that. It's like because you find it in different like trash cans. You like going through, you do find vials, but it looks like someone's purposely scattering.
That makes sense. I would say for the smell thing, are hunter contracts in Magitech Inc.
They are.
Then I would be familiar. All right, I would be familiar with the smell then, at least.
I meant more of the smell of like paperwork in general.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know if you've ever been like around a bunch of paperwork. It does have a smell, especially on parchment.
It does.
Oh yeah.
Oh, guys, do I have a chance to look around?
If one of the other guys wants to volunteer you instead of them.
Oh, no, I'm good.
You could have absolutely had mine. I was fishing for something to do.
All right. Next, we'll come back to shit in a minute. And Guy?
Guy is going to go full on peeping Tom and stealth and try to sneak around and look inside of every single house for anything seemingly suspicious.
All right, roll stealth. 17. All right. Well, just kind of skulking about, Guy. You don't. A lot of the windows you can't really see in because they're like shuttered or whatever. But you do find a couple of houses that don't have windows, and two in particular are like wedged between other houses. Like they're small buildings, but they're like wedged into it. Don't have any windows. Looks like it has like a passage on one side, and you can't find a back passage. So it looks on either of them.
So it looks like super suspicious.
Yeah, we'll say they're both in this area. I'm gonna just make the circle smaller as y'all get more like specific information.
Cool.
All right, that's what Guy does. And Manic.
Hey, Twice, if you want to do your thing, I can volunteer for you.
Want to swap in Twice?
No, I was just gonna look through trash like a little raccoon.
Well, that's what Shin was doing too. So.
Yeah. So yeah, and I figured Chin was already doing.
Right. Like I said, I have contingencies for any skill if you want to use one.
I guess perception. I got advantage on it. We're looking at. Have we narrowed it down to an actual house or just a group of houses?
Just a group of houses. But yeah, roll a perception. 14.
When I enhance, can I enhance it, or can I under aura point enhance?
Yeah, you can aura point enhance. You don't know the outcome yet, so yeah.
What is it? 1 per 4?
Yep, one per D4.
You know what? I'll do 2.
Three, 17.
17. Damn, man, really?
All right.
So with not with me tonight.
Okay, 17's plenty. With a 17, Manic kind of just picks a bench and kind of is watching people. And as he's doing it, he does manage to catch a glimpse of a small figure. But what's important about this figure is as they duck through one of the alleys that Manic saw Guy looking at earlier, and 2, one of his hands kind of looks black, like the palm of it. As he ducks into this alley.
Alright, I relay the information.
Alright, so y'all meet back up and y'all relay the information?
Yep.
Alright, so what are y'all saying? Like, pretty sure it's that house?
Well, yeah,
Yep.
I saw someone with like some kind of splotch on his hand stuck in this alley. So I'm guessing that was actually the guy. That's probably Inkshade.
And he was wearing a cloak. You couldn't make out his face. But based on the size and the fact you saw his hand, it looks scaled. You're pretty sure you're dealing with a kobold or a Kerborn.
She kind of points up. I'll be able to tell if it's Magitech ink.
Well, that, and are you going to relay, like, you're going to relay that you found, like, the vials and stuff around the area?
Oh, I thought we already did.
No. That's what y'all are doing right now. Like Manning told you.
Yeah, Shin must have. Yeah, I found a bunch of ink splatters and vials containing it over there. It looked like it was covered up and, spread around. Not give away, but it was definitely in that area.
Interesting.
Alright, y'all want to
Yeah,
approach?
those houses are weird over there. I say we go.
Are y'all all going up to the house?
Shin, you go first.
I will go.
Oh, yeah.
Shin twice, go.
Just Shinnin twice?
Yep.
Alright.
If you need me, call Manic.
Stand next to twice and let him knock.
Remember Buffalo Chicken Dip?
How long does detect magic work? 1 minute?
I can do it indefinitely.
Well, I mean, do you have to keep activating it?
Yes, but it's an at will.
Yeah, but I mean, are you just keeping it every minute or however long?
For right now, yes.
Hold on that.
Wait, I guess I should quantify this. I assume we are approaching.
Okay, it's
the door.
10. It's 10 minutes, and it is verbal and somatic, so you do have to like say and move your hands when you cast it each time.
Okay, but so, I assume we were approaching the door. I'll cast it again as we're approaching where we think it is.
All right. So as you approach the door, it's kind of small. Like Shin, you'll have to duck to get in. It's also kind of narrow, but it's a small house. At least from what you can see on the outside, it's maybe 8-foot roof and maybe 7 feet wide.
Look over it twice. Bit of a tight squeeze.
No problem. I go back into my little girl form.
It's really horrifying when you do that with the mask and knife combo.
Yeah.
Right. But, I mean, you are a safe child. You do have a knife. I'll probably trust you.
So we have a Rolshi and a what appears to be human child. And it is
Heavily armed Rolshi.
a heavily armed Rolshi, a small human child wearing a mask and wielding a knife at like 1:30 in the morning.
I knock on the door with a knife.
This doesn't scream sus. I don't know what will.
All right, so you're like tap 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 with the knife.
Yeah.
Why?
Roll perception checks, both of you.
This is crazy.
15.
There's no response, and you don't hear anything.
Tim kind of leans down and goes, "Hey, I don't know what we're supposed to say, but are you Inkshade?"
Are you saying it to the door?
I'm supposed to say.
I'm like whispering it through the door if I can, like finding the crack.
Wow. I've got so much money. I wish I could pay someone to forge a document for me.
You're saying it's a little girl too. It's weird.
She's got so much money. I'm not good at this.
Meanwhile, us three, I spy with my little eye.
There's still no response behind the door.
I'm telling you, I'm not the police, so it's not entrapment.
I mean, technically, if we break down the door, that would show them we're not police because it's committing a crime.
No, I think the police are kind of can do whatever the fuck they want.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
unfortunately.
awful. That's real bad.
But listen, man, if you want to do a deed for the greater good of this world, you'll open the door, you'll accept some money, you'll help me do the thing I need to do.
Wait,
You'll hear the door unlock.
oh,
Already in action.
this shit just straightens back up, hits his head, and kind of ducks down a little more.
You're going through the door.
Yeah. Oh, it's just unlocked.
Oh, well, I'll go through
Can I
first.
come
do
in?
have- Yeah.
You're going to the door,
Shouldn't
Shin.
have looked- Yeah, shouldn't have looked down his eyes and be like, let me take this. Like,
Right, Shin.
says
So
that-
as you open the door, you open it, and there's about a 2-foot walkway, and then a ladder going straight down. However, there seems to also be a closed door, hit a trap door, not trap door because you can see it, but it's on the ground.
oh, he booked it.
No, it's a closed hatch. Let's say that.
Yeah, we go.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant it was like off to the side. Like
He unlocked the door and ran away.
Yeah. Twice. Which one are we going? Or are we splitting up? Is that smart? Are you okay?
Bro, oh, you know what? I have Echo out, don't I?
No, you dismissed him in the city.
Oh, I don't have time to cast him.
Damn, I love Echo.
Raises attention. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a light on a ball bearing and drop it down the.
Well, the hatch is currently closed. Oh, okay, I mean, it goes through, but you can't really see down it. I mean, you can see the light, kinda.
Well, is there any kind of sign on which one we should take? Is there?
There's only the one hatch door, so it's just...
Oh,
there's-
I thought there was
there's-
two hatches.
No, there's one hatch with the ladder kind of sticking up through it, but it looks like the hatch has, special holes for it so that it can open and close with the ladder there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I go down the fucking hatch.
Are you going first?
Yep.
Cool, so you go down the ladder. It's only about 10 feet. But as you turn around, both of you have dark. You have the goggles still on twice as the little
Yeah,
girl.
I got the goggles on. Yeah.
So it's not only the mask, it's goggles too. You go down the ladder first, and Shin's kind of making his way down. It's only about 10 feet. As you turn around, this room's actually pretty big. It's 20 by 30. It's dug underground, kind of nice. But as you're scanning the room, you see a hooded figure kind of standing, and he has a small fire bolt in his hand. He's sort of holding it over. Best you can tell, it looks like a bunch of scrolls that are open. And he's like, "Tell me who you are now, or we all die."
All right. Let's calm down here. I don't have this.
But nobody calmed down. You calm down.
What? I was
Wait.
being very sincere at the door there.
Are you Inkshade?
Who's asking?
Hey, let's.
My name is Shin.
These guys.
What do you want? How'd you find me? Why'd you find me?
Well, I need a document forged.
You and everyone else.
Yeah, but I came looking for you.
Yeah, business must be good.
He's just locked. He's staring at you both. His hand hasn't moved, so that's firebolt.
Okay. So, sorry, can you ask the question again?
Who are you? How'd you find me? Why'd you find me?
Okay, so my name is Finnegan J. Ivory,
Hold on.
and
I thought you were dead.
yeah, do you think Taylor Swift was dead?
Yeah?
I'm pretty good at faking deaths. So
Yeah,
here's
a lot
the
of
deal.
people think a lot of your people are dead.
I know, because I kill a lot of them off. So here's the deal. Everybody settle down. I need you to forge a paper so I can get into the city and stop them from ending the world.
What do you mean in the world?
What do I mean?
Got any details?
Yeah, I don't have all day.
I do.
Oh, well, here's the deal. We don't. We got about 24 hours and this whole place goes boom.
And you have about 30 seconds before we all go boom.
Oh, you wouldn't do that, man.
You see him, like, flex his hand.
Okay, alright. Settle down.
Well,
So,
he looks like he will do that.
Shin, take over.
Hmm.
Tell him what we're here for.
Howdy. And he kind of like gestures ink shade.
Yes, we've established this.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to assume. My name is Shin.
Can I perceive him right quick and see what race he is?
He's a kobold.
Gotcha.
Specifically, he is a green. He is a green kobold.
Aren't you sick of being mistreated out here, man?
Drop the platitudes. I just need to know why and why y'all need me and how y'all found me.
I need a writ to get into the city. How I found you is everybody fucking knows who you are, bro.
That's
Well,
not
to be
true.
fair, we really had.
Four
Yeah,
people went in different directions. We all came back with the same name.
yeah, but we rolled really well.
You rolled really well and went.
A
Anyway,
lot of money was involved.
also a lot of money changed hands
Came
too.
back with the same
It
name.
cost us like $200 in 3 hours to find you. Dude. You're not-
No, 200 gold is a lot more than $200.
Shin puts a hand on Twice's shoulder. It's like, I think I speak his language.
What?
He immediately starts speaking in Dwarvish. No, I'm kidding. Hi.
Hi.
Kingshade.
Yes.
Shin. Nice to meet you. Took a lot of work to actually find you. Luckily, Specialize, the ink, all that kind of business. We gathered information from all different parts of the city. Anyways, we need to get our courier into the city.
What's so special about your courier? Why do you need to get into the upper city?
Remember the boom I was talking about?
Remember the boom I'm about to do?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very aware of that one as well.
They're very similar.
Yeah, but imagine like a more kind of gestures around citywide scale. Look, wait. Do you need to know why we're getting into the city for the document or for your own purposes?
My own purposes. Why would I help you? I need to know what's going on.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
because I got two friends about
thank
to get
you.
executed.
yeah. Sorry,
That's
we
why I
thought
need
you
to get
were
it.
asking what to put on the paper. Yeah, no, dude, we need to save the. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name of the
Foreskins.
band.
I got with the foreskins.
Yeah, I was gonna say B3. That's us. We need to save the foreskins, man.
He kind of lowers his hand. He's like, so you're trying to get into the upper city to save people that are about to be executed.
Yes,
Yeah, there's a little more to it than that, but that's the main
they're
mission.
my best friends.
What's in it for me?
What do you want?
Yeah, what's your going rate?
I've got 10,000 ball bearings.
I have 10,000.
988.
And if you try very hard, apparently you can convince an orc that they're beans.
Oh, so that's how
He
y'all know
wasn't there
about
for
me.
that.
Oh yeah, you didn't tell him that. Wait, did you tell him that twice?
No, I didn't tell him that.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you told us. Okay, sorry.
No, it's
I thought
fine. You
us
told
all
him that
story.
shit. That's fine. Bro shared that story.
Okay. Probably for the best, because that would kind of indicate how y'all got information.
Guy did keep talking about a gnome kid named Cap too.
I did not say anything about Cat to you guys.
Yeah,
I just said I had a friend.
That is true. That is,
Sorry,
uh,
I'm
I kept
typing
that
it
to
at the same
myself.
time.
Secret. Rule one.
I'm about to say I'm typing at the same
Cat's name is
time that I'm
Cap.
listening. I
yeah, you're
apologize.
good. But it's like he sort of relaxed a little bit. It's like, well, trying to stop an execution is likely going to just get y'all killed, which means they'll probably find the writ on you. So that's a very big risk for me.
Well, they're gonna find it when we go through the city, aren't they?
If you can give me the necessary information for it, I have a forgery kit and I can do it myself, but I have no idea what an original looks like.
You're also not there,
Val, when did you get here?
Oh,
but
never mind.
because only those two went in. Probably for the best too, because if all five of you busted up in there, that'd probably, boom.
He probably immediately calls kaboom.
People get intimidated when you roll that deep.
Exactly. This
Question.
is just a little girl and a raw she right now.
Us three are playing I Spy on the bench.
Do they continuously check it when we get in there, or is it just a once to entry?
It's just a once entry. They have a device to scan over to see if it's authentic paper and ink.
Oh, okay.
Why
Then
don't
we can
just get
burn
rid
it.
of
Yeah. When we get in there.
Huh, better idea. I can set a time spell on it to go off. You'll only have a certain amount of time to use it.
How
It's
big is
even
the spell
better.
gonna be?
Hmm. Still a lot of risk in case you fumble at the gate. 1,000
You don't
gold.
even have to worry about.
Okay. What about?
And you'll still have to, and you will have to get the ingredients.
I
I mean, you know how many times my house has been raided? I don't keep that stuff here.
I don't want to scare you, but how about instead? And I shift into a sexy kobold.
He holds his hand back over the scrolls.
Okay, alright.
Nice, focus.
I see you're not here for a good time. You're
He also, just for the record, this looks like an older kobold. Like the equivalent of about 60 to a human.
which means he'd be into it, you know? Wow.
He's also, since y'all have looked at him for a minute, he's missing his left eye.
Oh. Up to your eye. I won't ask. Anyway. Okay. So 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold, and you have to still get the ingredients. I can tell you where they are,
Anything
though.
else you might want.
No. Cash is all I require.
Fine. Where do we get the ingredients?
Alright. And he sort of hops down from where he was. He's like... And as y'all look around the room, there's actually a map on the wall of the city. And I will draw some more circle. Let me move Shin real quick. I'm going to put one. This is the clerical office. That'll have the paper. And this warehouse is where they're keeping the ink. When you get the ingredients, come back, knock on my door 5 times, wait a second, and then knock 2 more times. That'll be the passcode to get back in. If you come in without it, I'm just going to blow you up.
Who's remembering that?
It's
Shin.
the shaving a haircut thing. Dit.
Also, yeah, I did put it in the notes too.
Wow, that is 5 and 2. I didn't even realize.
See? That's what you're good at.
Apparently. I was sitting there counting on my... I was like, wait a minute. Oh, well. The warehouse might be easy. It might be better to try and go at night. As for the office, you could try to break in. There's guards. You could also try to bribe or get one of the clerks to sympathize with you, I guess. I don't know. However you get it, I don't really care. Just try not to do it in such a big way that you're followed back here. And as he's talking to you, he keeps like looking over like both his shoulders, like he's very paranoid.
I mean, he has every reason to be.
We be on any lookout for. Is there a way to tell like a counterfeit that they give us, or we steal?
What? Well, you'll know the right paper because it has the seal of Noskana embossed on it. It's also made out of very fine parchment. I don't know if either of you know much about paper.
I can read.
Well, look for the symbol, make sure it's embossed on the paper, and make sure the paper is kind of stiff. If that makes sense.
Stiff paper. Oh, because it hasn't been used that much. It hasn't been rolled up.
Hasn't been rolled up, and the paper is just kind of thick.
Yeah.
Right, now go, get to it. Come back when you have it, or don't come back at all. I don't care.
I have one more question. You seem like a very intelligent person.
What?
Shin holds out the ancient Walshi coin. Have you ever seen one of these?
He blows it up.
He looks at it, like puts his one good eye towards it. Well, no idea. I work with paper.
Understandable.
I run away.
You climb the ladder.
Oh crap! Okay, gotta go after him. Thank you. And she kind of does like a slight bow and runs after twice.
All right. So y'all have rejoined the group. I want y'all to decide what y'all are doing before we call it for the night.
Well, that was fun. We didn't die.
I think we split the party. Go do the
Do we even have
heists.
1,000 gold to pay the dude?
The double height.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know anybody's gold. I know I only have 55 gold. I'm broke right now.
Guy has tons of money.
Yeah, I have lots of money, but I don't think I have 1,000.
I have 1,342.
And Shin has like almost 2K. Like y'all have plenty of money.
Yeah.
Only Manic and Twice are broke.
Some of us know how to gamble.
We can't
That's where
gamble.
most of mine
in the
came
tournament.
from.
We couldn't gamble on ourselves in the tournament.
That shows a lack of creativity and corruption.
Well, Adam told us we couldn't gamble on ourselves.
Like I said, a lack
It's
of
the rule.
creativity and corruption.
It's the
What
rule
you
of the
do is
tournament.
you give a personal friend a personal loan, and then he can gamble with that money because it's his at the moment.
We
And then he
had no one in
repays that
the
loan.
we had no one outside the tournament.
That's not true. Y'all had a lot of people outside the tournament. Don't know how many of them would have done that for you, but you definitely knew people.
Fee would have done it. Fuck.
V, Mike could have convinced Tosho.
It probably wouldn't have been that hard.
I have a whole network of business associates, in air quotes, that would have happily placed all the bets you would have needed and could afford.
Yeah, but we didn't know you that time.
Yeah, you were just a spectator.
I'm pretty sure I have a reputation.
No, the only one that even...
No idea who
Over
the fuck you
anyway.
are.
No, we rolled that. The only one that even kind of recognized the name was Shin. But he was just kind of like, I think I've seen that name before.
It just happens to be branding on the side of most of the products you buy. That's fine.
I'm not from here.
Not Manic. Manic would be very unfamiliar. I mean, your stuff does make it to the Cinderella Isles, but the Cinderella Isles is also like super capitalist, so there's a lot of competition
yeah.
out there.
I've probably seen it on a few crates coming in.
Mm-hmm. That's what we decided you saw it on. Guy has no idea. Guy probably barely knows what a trading company is.
I don't even think God knows what a company is.
Fair. Yeah. What's y'all's plan? Y'all have 2 places right now, and it is currently probably close to 2 a.m.
Twice did you suggest the ever foreboding double heist?
Yeah.
Well, it's 2 a.m., so sun will be up in 4 hours. I'm not sure y'all could do a double heist in that time.
I don't think we could do. I think we can do one heist on
Yes.
one end, one end, and another heist on the other end at the same time.
Oh, you're going to split? Try to do one clerks, one at the warehouse?
Yeah.
That is what he
Oh.
was suggesting.
Well, you would know that the clerk's office would probably only have guards on the outside. Warehouse, unsure.
I think it's our best and fastest.
We'll take-
bet, but
Alright, well, how are you going to divvy it up? I'm going to say y'all found a quiet alley to discuss this too.
Thank you, God.
well, I think that
Sneakiest
Manic,
probably.
me and Manic split for sure.
So, team Twice and Team Manic.
Let them draft.
Alright, but who's doing what?
I think we do.
I don't-
the warehouse. Actually,
I'd like to do the warehouse.
yeah, I think we do the clerk's place. I think I do the clerk's place because I can shift.
Alright, so Manic warehouse. Gaijin wants to do warehouse.
Yeah.
You do know that most guards will be at the warehouse, so you probably want to at least send 3 people if you're splitting.
And it's best to do this at night too.
We'll send other Cody with them, and I'll take Shin.
Alright, so you're going to send the guy with a gun in the place that's most likely to have a fight. I'm just clarifying. I'm not stopping
Not
you.
just the guy with a gun, the guy most likely to pull the gun out and shoot someone.
Yeah.
No, I definitely think Shin would be better at the warehouse, just because of the kind of fighter he is.
Okay.
Alright, so team warehouse is Valerie and Twice. Team team Clarikov. Team warehouse is Shin, Gaijin, and Manic. Gotcha.
Oh god, it's gonna be the end all over again, isn't it?
I have an idea.
Alright, what's that?
Oh, can we get like fireworks or firecrackers or something?
Not at 2 o'clock, not at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
Twice.
Also, guys, I gotta jump off.
Yes.
Yeah, we're about to end session anyway.
Yeah, what about the end too?
Love y'all. Guys, Veg Cross Law platforms.
Thank you.
Hey, Twice.
Yeah.
Hand me the bag.
Of ball bearings.
No, the animal bag.
Oh, cocaine.
The rusty bag of tricks.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
You can have that. I'll take the ball bearings. I think that'll be a lot more fun.
Alright, hold on. I'll put the item in your inventory. And I'll put the,
Would you like me to poison those ball bearings if you decide to use them as shrapnel? I can do that for you.
No, I'm gonna use them for a getaway.
Right, where's the...
Oh.
At Rust Bag of Tricks, there we go. Added it to
Actually,
Manic's inventory.
I'll give him 1,000. I'll give him 1,000 ball bearings to make me a bomb.
Well, that takes a lot of... That takes time. It's nothing he'll be able to whip together tonight.
Oh.
I need to put the... B3, Bag of Tricks, configure ownership. I'm just going to put Zareth on it as well. Alright, if you look under where you're, like, if you go to Actors, B3, you have access to the Bag of Tricks animals. Now, Manic.
Okay. Now I have two bags. No, I have 2 tricks: the deck of illusions and the bag.
Which one's real? Alright, so next session we're going to break this off. We'll probably do the cleric's office first because that'll probably be quicker. So we'll start with the cleric's office and then do the warehouse raid. And we'll say y'all plan to meet back at the inn whenever y'all are done. Do y'all have a contingency if someone's not back at a certain time? Or are y'all just assuming everything's going to go right?
Well, I think we assume everything's going to go right, but the contingency plan should be if we don't meet back to everybody to go to the cathedral if we're not back by, an hour give or take of our.
Let's be safe and say noon.
Yeah.
Shit can happen.
Everybody go meet at the cathedral and try to break us out of jail otherwise.
Alright. Someone put that in Facebook so Shin can add it to the notes, or Jabo add it to the notes, or anyone. Everyone but Val have access to it, I'm sure.
Okay, where's the notes?
Alright, so we're going to say it's 2:30. No, we're going to say 3 a.m. We're going to say between talking and everything, some time passed. 3 a.m., which means it is... 27 hours till execution. Alright, so that's going to do it for us tonight. Appreciate everyone for hanging out with us. I do not have anyone to raid, so yeah, guys, face across all platforms. Also check out the merch shop. It's in underneath on Twitch. It's in my description on YouTube. I need to start adding it to the description and videos. Yeah, I'll remember. I'm sure I'll throw it on there eventually. Yeah, we don't have a set date for our next session, but I will be back tomorrow with Metaphor. Appreciate everyone for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next time.